Hello, Garry families. Welcome to this week's episode of the Garry 5, where we bring our Garry home to your home. I hope your students have had an amazing start to the school year. I know that we are so excited to have them back. Staff love seeing their smiling faces. One thing that they are talking about this week in their advisory classes is expectations for the school year. You guys are probably well aware, but we just want to make sure we're on the same page. So to jump right into it, the cell phone policy. So students know that they should not have their cell phones during the school day. They should power them off as soon as they're entering the building. But we are asking that extend to other electronics as well. So they shouldn't be having headphones, earbuds, Apple Watches, anything that could be a distraction. We're just asking that they power off and put away for the school day. And that leads to a slight change in our dress code this year, which is that students, we're asking them not to wear hoods on hoodies during the school day. Of course, they're welcome to wear hoodies. We encourage it, especially as the weather gets colder, but those hoods should not be up, and it's just because it's so easy to hide headphones or earbuds. So we're asking that you partner with us about that. The rest of the dress code is just super easy. We're asking that shirts cover the torso, have straps, nothing should be inappropriate with graphics or language. And then for bottoms, we're just asking that they cover underclothing. So they should be long enough as well as high up enough at the waist, just so that those underclothes are covered. We have a slight change to our food and beverage policy. We are asking that any students who have drinks, students as they're showing up with Dutch Brothers or coffee in the morning with the lid and the straw, we're asking those be consumed before school starts and in the cafeteria and not be going into hallways or classrooms. And that extends to any drinks with a pop top. It can just cause a mess. So if those drinks are coming in the morning, we're just asking that they be drank and thrown away before school starts. We also are asking for no food deliveries. Sorry kids, no Grubhub or DoorDash, but it can just cause some issues during the school day, especially if something goes wrong. So just to eliminate that frustration, we are asking that you not have any deliveries for your student. One change this year that I think is going to be exciting for our student athletes is that they are going to be allowed to check out a locker during their sports season. So they'll be able to put their sports gear in those lockers. They'll be able to access it before the school day starts and after the school day is over to get their equipment. They won't be able to get into it during the school day. And again, that's just for our student athletes. But that way, sports equipment isn't in the hallways or causing a distraction in classes. One change that might not be so exciting to our student athletes is that this year we are asking that our students be passing all classes in order to participate in extracurricular activities. That includes not only our sports, but our clubs. It's really important that they're passing classes and doing the best for their big, beautiful futures. So if your student wants to participate, and that includes watching, they're going to need to be passing all of their classes. So those are just some of the basics. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out, but it should be pretty quick and easy. Another thing I wanted to briefly talk about is MAP testing. MAP testing will be starting September 16th through the 19th. That's the measures of academic progress. So this is testing that they will do a couple of times during the school year. It doesn't have anything to do with state standards or district standards. All it is seeing is if your student is making growth. So they will do the first test the week of the 16th through the 19th, and it'll just give us a baseline for where they start the school year, and then we'll be able to map their growth through the year and see how much they learn. So if you have any questions, have any concerns, feel free to reach out. But we are so excited that you are partnering with us, and we cannot wait to see what the school year has to offer. Thanks for catching us this week, and catch us again next week. Bye, guys.